What is going on, everybody? Blake Wallace here, owner, principal broker of Wallace Realty Group. Also, starting the Real Estate Academy platform where I would love to train any agent in any market on how to build a profitable and scalable real estate business. 80% of real estate agents fail. Understand that 80% of real estate agents fail. They go out, they get their real estate license, they assume that it's going to be something easy. Everybody's going to come in want to sell their house with them or buy a house with them, and it's just not the case. You can't do only 2 or 3 deals a year and expect to have a sustainable real estate practice. It's just not going to happen. So today what I want to do is I want to show you exactly how I got started and how I continue to drive my business forward using prospecting versus marketing. Okay, I put these two things as prospecting versus marketing. However, you should absolutely be doing both. And at the end of this presentation, you'll have the opportunity to download all of my scripts and dialogues in order to start using these in your daily practice. And then also, once you download that, I'm going to have an invite sent out to you to join my seminar on prospecting and marketing to drive your business forward. After that 1 hour long seminar, you will literally be able to step out of that seminar, start prospecting, and start building your marketing plan so that in 30 days you will have a listing, and after that you will continue to drive more and more listings into your pipeline and into your business. All right, and ultimately from that, guess what? You'll make more money. So let's get started. Prospecting versus marketing, why you should be doing both. Let's talk about prospecting. Think about what prospecting is and where that word came from. During the gold rush, we had all the settlers coming over, heading out to the west, looking for the gold. Right? They were going through paid dirt. They were proactively digging through miles and miles and miles of areas where they assumed that there were likely areas that they would find gold nuggets. That's what prospecting is. Whether you're cold calling, you're door knocking, you're sending DMs on social media, this is something that you can do on a daily basis, and not just can do, you should be doing this on a daily basis. Because if you're not making enough contacts in order to make money, in order to have a closing, right? On average, it takes up to 100 people. 100 people need to tell you no before you get a yes. And that's the bottom line. On average, that's what the averages equal out to. Prospecting is the proactive. This is my definition for it, not Webster's definition at all. So don't quote me on this. If you go look at it, it'll probably be different. But in my opinion, prospecting is the proactive activities that are done in order to drive business to your practice. All right. Potential clients coming to your practice, cold calling, door knocking, social media DMs. You'll know exactly what to say because a lot of times what stops people from doing the prospecting is not knowing what to say. So if you download my scripts and dialogues, you'll know exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. And once you understand what to say, when to say it, and how to say it, you can make all of these scripts your own. All right. So go ahead and click that link, download those scripts and dialogues. Next up, marketing. Marketing is always passive. It's also very, very expensive. Now, as a real estate agent, if you're coming into this business and you've got thousands of dollars saved up and you've planned to send 200 to 500 mailers out every single month, and you're willing to do that consistently over time, it will work. Everything works over time. However, when will you run out of money? That's the problem. Marketing becomes very, very expensive. Everything that comes to marketing comes with a huge dollar sign behind it. So let's talk about direct mail. We're talking about social media boosted posts and ads. Think about that. You have to spend probably up to $600 or $700 a month just on social media in order to get any kind of good leads coming through. That will blow through savings super, super fast. And that's what makes people fail. Billboards. Who knows how much billboards cost? I've never done them, but I know that they're super expensive. Bus benches. Probably the most ineffective marketing I've ever seen is somebody's face on a bus bench. When you're driving by, you see insurance agents out there, you see real estate agents out there, you see all sorts of stuff. But when's the last time you looked at one of those benches and said, "Oh, let me call that agent to sell my house"? Not often. Another telltale sign as to why that's so ineffective is the fact that I can drive past a bus bench at the end of my block today and I can see the name on there and I can drive through the neighborhood and not see one sign with that agent's name on the sign. Okay. So that takes us back to prospecting. And what are you trying to do when you're prospecting? You're trying to get as many signs in the yards, in the neighborhoods as possible. That's why right down here, signs, that's why when you're prospecting, the idea behind that is to get your sign in the yard because that is free advertising for you. If you've got a sign up in the yard and the neighbors are driving by and one day they see that your property just listed, another day they see that the property is sold. If they're thinking about selling, you're going to be top of mind for them to call and say, hey, you just sold my neighbor's house. I'd love for you to come out and let me know what I can get for my house. And then you can sit down and have that interview with them in order to get that listing and have a listing in your pipeline. Okay. So, signs, the number one form of advertising, everything else there, these are all passive ways of marketing yourself in order to get business. Now, let's talk about how these two work together. Prospecting starts the wheel rolling in everything. Prospecting starts the wheel rolling. I'm going to say it one more time. Prospecting starts the wheel rolling. When you're prospecting, you're at the top of the funnel. You're talking to people you have not met yet. You're talking to strangers. You're calling somebody up. You're telling them that you're looking for properties to market. You're asking them if it makes sense for them to sell at this time and whether or not they want to meet with you to see if your services are what you want. That's all you're doing when you're prospecting. And in fact, the way that I prospect is more of a disqualification process than a qualifying process. I want to understand why I don't want to work with these people. Okay. So as I'm prospecting, those are the questions that I'm going through that are in my scripts and dialogues that you can download by clicking the button below. Once I speak with a prospect and once I get somebody on the phone who's qualified and ready to go, then I start marketing to them. What does marketing look like? Marketing now means that I have their email address, so I'll send them weekly, bi weekly, or monthly emails based on how soon they want to move. They're going to get list of homes and things like that in their area that just sold, all those good things that you can get for free from the MLS as a part of your membership. Okay. The next thing they're going to get direct mail pieces from me as well. Once I get that information from them, I know that I have their address. I know that I have a good phone number for them. I know I have a good email address for them. I've gotten permission to market to them. Now my list has become that much more powerful, that much more targeted, and I'm able to use that list over and over again in order to continue marketing to people. So as I continue to prospect, that list grows. The more likely I am to get one of those come list me calls, and that's a good ass day. All right, you cannot deny that that's a good day when somebody calls you and say, hey, I've been getting your emails, I've been getting your mailers, I've been getting all the things that you've been sending me, and everything looks great. Come list me. I want to list my house now. I'm ready. All right. Now, those are the slides that I have for you. I just put this together really quick just to show prospecting versus marketing and how you should be using both. What I want you to do next is go ahead and click the button below, download the scripts and dialogues. After that, I'm going to send you out an invite to a seminar I'm going to be doing. It's going to go through the step by step process to prospect and market to a high probability list of people who are going to be working with you. At the end of that hour, you will literally be able to step right into the process that I've showed you and start implementing these practices right away. And in 30 days, I guarantee you will have a listing in your pipeline that you can start marketing for more business. Okay. Of course, you want to sell the listing, but at the end of the day, when you get a listing, that gives you more marketing power in your market area. So please do not hesitate to click that button below, download the scripts and dialogues, and then you'll receive your invite to the seminar. Once I have 10 people in the seminar, we'll be good to go. You'll get the confirmation for when that seminar will be, and it's going to be based on interest. So once you get your invite, spread the word, shoot me a DM, shoot me a message, let me know that you have somebody who's interested, and we'll get them signed up so we can fill those seats. All right. Once again, this has been Blake Wallace with Real Estate Academy, owner, principal broker of Wallace Realty Group. If you have any questions ever, please, you can leave me a question down in the comments. You can also reach out to me via DM on Instagram. Click that link below as well. All right. Thanks for watching.